Sean. Honestly, I think he's superhuman. I really think so. He has so little time and he does so much. So maybe next time, Sean? Yeah. So Sally Lehman was kind enough to read in Sean's stead, and so I'm going to read the handwritten bio. Sally Lehman has her novel, In the Fact, coming out of Black Barn Books this fall. Her work can also be found at sallyklehman.com. Thank you, Sally. Where's Sally? I can't see her.
I'm very surprised to be up here tonight. When I was on my way here, I had not anticipated this, but luckily I never cleaned my purse out, so I still had pages. So I'm going to give you a little background. In the Fat is the story of a girl named Skylar Cantor Reams, and shortly before Skylar's 13th birthday, her mother remarries. Shortly before her 14th birthday, Skylar gives birth to her daughter Emily on the bathroom floor. She is dumped on, cut up, and too old for her own good, and then she ends up in a mental facility that is nicknamed The Fact. So this is actually chapters 9 and 10 from the book, coming out by Black Barn Books. And that's about all I need to know, I think. So chapter 9. Titled, The Real Problem Was My Thigh. I know I'm dreaming because everything that's happening has already happened. Hell, even this dream has happened before, and I can't get away from it. My brain just reruns the last year of life like bad television. I'm in the bathroom at home, white tile, white sink, white walls, white tile, white toilet, white sink, blue walls, and a copy of a lithograph by M.C. Escher above the towel bar. The blood stains on the ground have been bleached away. The kitchen knife in my hand is from a set out of the wood block in the kitchen. It's not the largest of the set, and it's not the smallest. It's not the bread knife, it's just the middle ones. A white handle that fits in the palm of my hand. Jagged, sharp edge, sharp edge. And I'm sitting on the white bath mat thinking about how this is a generous thing to do. That Mom can be happier and Andrew won't have to worry and Zoe won't think that her little sister turned out to be a slut. How Mom and Ken can stay married because I won't be around to interfere with them. How Andrew and his wife can raise Emily without her ever having to know that her real mother was 13 when she was born. And maybe, if there is a selfish part to it, then it would also make it so I don't have to deal with Ken anymore. And also maybe Mom will quit with the questions. Who's the father, Skylar? And tell me the truth, Skylar. And I want to talk to the boy's parents, Skylar. So in my dream memory, I'm sitting here on the white bath mat, the blood pools around me thick and dark, it spreads like a cloud shape, and two flies are buzzing around on the ceiling, looking down at me. And one of the flies says to his fly friend, the blood puddle looks like a bunny. See the ears and the cotton tail? But he's wrong, because it looks like a face. See the eyes and the grimace and the nose and... Wait. There weren't flies on the ceiling. Not the day when this happened outside my dreams. But it was just me in the bathroom and Mom's knife, and no one else was home, and I put the bath mat on the floor and sat down. So since it's a dream, I'll just rewind, redo, go back to the beginning and put down the bath mat, sit again, and there isn't any blood yet, and the dark blue walls look like the nighttime sky, and the sink is just a marshmallow cloud, and I'm still a lot younger than I will be. The medium-sized knife is in my hand, bare leg. I sit looking at the knife, at my right thigh, back and forth. Knife, leg, knife, leg, knife leg. Then the tip of the knife is on the thigh side of my knee bone, right where the long muscle starts. And it runs along the skin up from the knee toward the edge of my shorts, through the layers of skin and into the top of the muscle, and the knife is sharp enough that the cut stings more than it hurts. A thin line of red comes up, like the knife's a magnet, and the blood is metal. And the pain that was there when it happened outside my dreams, the pain that made my teeth and jaws clench, the pain like when I spilled boiling hot water over my feet when Ken and I made spaghetti one night, that pain that almost made me stop, but I didn't, that pain isn't there. The benefits of dreams. Instead of pain, it's all soft fuzziness all soft fuzziness while blood pulses out and all over the white tiles and the white bath mat, and maybe the flies are there. And maybe the puddle does look like a rabbit. Who am I to judge what flies think? Then I'm falling. The fall happens slow. It starts with my shoulders sliding along the wide edge of the tub, aimed to the left. Then the memory of the pain that's not really there in the dream makes me pull up and slide to the right instead. And I fall, and I see two long blue drips of paint hidden behind the toilet, and a small speck of the yellow paint below the vanity cupboard, and Mom is going to be pissed about that. And I see the blood drops one by one as they slow motion drip out of my body, out of my thigh, onto the mat, onto the floor, through the apartment below me, into the streets, into the water of the Willamette River, even though we live 23 blocks uphill from the river. My blood makes its way there and spoils the water. So even the fish and the boats and the rocks and the sand are all ruined for everyone because of me. And the flies talk about that too. It's pity about the water, the fly who saw the rabbit says. It used to be so clean, the other fly says. She's ruined it for sure, the first fly says. Oh look, the rabbit has a tail now, the other fly says. My right shoulder hits the floor, cold ceramic tile. My right arm catches under my body like it did when all of this happened in the world outside of dreams. But this isn't real. And my arm goes through the floor just like the blood did, through the floor and dangling somewhere above the river, like a strange moving pinata filled with unfriendly things like blood and knife and death and naughty finger gestures. Nasty surprises for eager children, because I have learned that childhood sometimes has nasty surprises. My face lands last, the tile floor cold and hard and white and smooth against my cheek. The edges of the blood puddles spread toward me, dark and thick, and maybe it looks like a rabbit, maybe a face, maybe a big-ass blood clot that's been pulled out of me. The blood rabbit face clot comes from my face and my eyes, and the thought of getting blood in my eyes is too disgusting to think about, so I close my eyes and I wait to die. Chapter 10, Waking Up Again. The third time I woke up in the hospital, I was surprised that I woke up at all. It was after I'd cut my right thigh open with a sharp knife, and I honestly thought it would be enough to kill me. It wasn't. During the week between my having Emily and my trying to kill myself, Mom had taken away my cell phone and removed the house line so I couldn't call Andrew or Zoe until I had told her the truth. And then she'd talk at me. Who's the father? Tell me the boy's name. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Ken was there all the time. When Mom asked the questions, Ken would look at me with his eyebrows and a frown and his lips thin. When Mom was at work, Ken would talk at me. You know, she'll never believe you, Sky. Things are better off this way, Sky. Just stay quiet, Sky, please. Even my body was talking to me. My boobs were painful and leaky. My vagina was bloody and disgusting. My lungs and heart were ripped up from missing Emily and wanting to want what everyone told me was the best for her. My brain was a constant beratement of, you've ruined your mother's life, and you're fucking up your entire family, and everyone would be better off if. On the 1 week anniversary of Emily's birth, Mom and Ken were both out of the house. I took the chance to cut my leg open and died. I woke up in the white walls and overclean smells and fabric curtains of a hospital with no one there but me. For a little bit I thought I'd died, and the hospital was where suicide girls went after. When you're alone, hospitals feel like a hell. The smells, the lack of privacy, the red box full of disgusting used needles. Even the toilet, where they put the plastic insert into the front of the bowl so the nurses' aides can note how much you pee. A hell made up by the same people who brought the world horny stepfathers who marry middle-aged moms. Thank you.